Hey, this is Jamie from Capsule Computers, and today we are reviewing Pixel Privateers. This squad-based tactical loot-em-up is available now for Windows via Steam. At the time of the recording of this video, Pixel Privateers costs $14.99 US. In Pixel Privateers, the player leads a squad of mercenaries who travel around the universe collecting new technologies for their employer's profit. After being sent through a wormhole, the players soon discover themselves unable to return home and making themselves the necessary alliance to get back in one piece. Frankly, Pixel Privateers is the sci-fi equivalent of the standard JRPG story with a reluctant spiky-haired hero. It's nothing anyone will remember in 10 years, but the story still serves its purpose to provide some cohesion to the many randomly generated missions the players will embark on. Pixel Privateers basically breaks down into two parts. The first part will be familiar to anyone who's played FTL. Players get a ship with a limited number of materials and fuels to explore the galaxy. Material is used to transport your landing party to a planet, replicate items, and clone crew members who have either died or to create an army of clones. The juggling act between fuel, material, and equipment becomes a bit of a fine line as the squad size balloons to the full 8 and the cost of sending teams down to a planet increases accordingly. Mix in the two-tiered character progression system and you have a pretty fun though simple management game. The real-time squad-based strategy mechanics are found on the planet. The levels are two-dimensional side-scrolling levels. Each character has 3 abilities to use, so the game does let players pause as needed to issue commands. There are a set of story missions scattered through the galaxy, plus randomly generated missions that are created on demand. The generated missions are a little dull with the usual MMORPG-style objectives. The boss missions, on the other hand, is Pixel Privateers at its best. These tough missions include telegraphed attacks that add an extra layer of difficulty to the game. I like how well Pixel Privateers' difficulty scales. Players can opt to adjust the difficulty of each mission and the loot scales accordingly. If that isn't enough of a challenge, Pixel Privateers also has a roguelike mode where characters can't be cloned. Combined with its easy-to-learn mechanics, pretty much every skill level can enjoy this game. The only place the game doesn't really actually scale well is the co-op multiplayer. Since the game scales based on the host, bringing a friend who vastly outlevels the host can make the game a bit too easy. While I've mostly been singing the praises of Pixel Privateers, the devs have made a few choices with the controls that I don't think work very well. Unlike most RTS games, characters do not attack nearby enemies or even respond to their attackers. Players have to manually issue attack commands for each enemy. It leads to more micromanaging and not in the fun way either. Also, I wish there was a little more user feedback about skills being casted, especially when the game is paused. If the skill doesn't have a cooldown, I sometimes have difficulty to know if I've actually queued up the spell correctly or not. Finally, I wish the game had better tools for arranging the squad formation. While it's possible to order the group, I would have loved to have been able to specify the distance in the marching order, as then I could put a little space between my tanks and my ranged DPS. The controls are overall quite usable, but I think there's room for improvement. Pixel Privateer's audio-visual experience is solid. The game lives up to the pixel in its title as the game features a pixel art style and a retro sound. The chiptune soundtrack and the graphics build an epic sci-fi environment that fits well with the game's vision. While Pixel Privateer's controls could be fine-tuned a bit to be a little less needy when it comes to micromanaging, the game is still a load of fun. It's scaled really well, so no matter how good or bad someone is at games, they will probably find an enjoyable sweet spot. The developers have picked out the right gameplay mechanics from a variety of genres that makes Pixel Privateers hard to put down. I'm giving the game 8 capsules out of 10. If you want to read our full review, be sure to check out the link in the description or in the video's card. I hope to see you soon. This is Jamie from Capsule Computers signing off. Hey YouTube, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe to Capsule Computers for more awesome videos. If you're looking for more videos to watch, why don't you check out our review of Styx: Shards of Darkness here on the left. And if you're looking for more epic space action, check out our review of the Technomancer here on the right.